hosting my show. A great time. I'd like to thank my fans for that. But since this show has no fans, I'd like to thank my painkillers for the wonderful time I'm having. Boy George is joining the cast of a musical based on his life. It's called the I Wish I Had a Vagina Monologues. Producers of Jennifer Lopez's new movie are holding an open casting call to find the perfect child to play her son. They say they're looking for a cute, talented 10-year-old with olive skin and a huge ass.
Very funny, jerk.
I've never looked at a 10-year-old's ass before, but... Today, Marlon Brando is 78 tons. Roll up your sleeves and hike up your shorts until it hurts. Tonight's show is for winners, not quitters. Comedian Robert Schimmel is here. Gavin Rossdale of Bush will have a spot of tea with me. Then he's going to play a little acoustic music. Late World is on! He's good-looking, talented, and he's going to be talking to Gavin Rossdale right now. Let's hear it for Zach Galifianakis and the lucky Gavin Rossdale from Bush. Oh, that's enough. Gavin, I read that you are kind of sick of being a rock star and you want to move into acting. Talk to us about that.
Well, I'm not sick of being a rock star. I love that. But, it'd be nice
Research?
to do some... Yeah, you know, it'd be nice to do some things.
So you want to start an acting career?
Sure, why not?
Do you have anything on your horizons at all?
I just did a little piece, a tiny bit on the Chris Isaac show. It was
nice.
really fun.
Oh,
he was
cool.
amazing to work with. It was really good. But we'll see what's happening, you know.
You are engaged to Gwen Stefani, no doubt. And engaged?
Yeah, what's that?
I've always, I want to ask you this, and this is a serious question, so just please, just. Oh, now you ruined it. Do you ever take the lint out of her belly button? Guys, let's be serious.
I think that, does she have lint there?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. I
haven't seen any. No,
you haven't seen it. She cleans it. She keeps it clean.
Yeah.
Now, you...
personal hygiene is high on our list.
Is it difficult that you're both rock stars and that you're always touring and stuff? Do you ever see each other? Is that difficult?
It definitely keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But actually, if we're on tour, then we don't see each other too much. But otherwise, quite a lot of the time.
Have you ever toured together?
That's how I met her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Very nice.
It was
Very
a good
nice. I actually met my boyfriend, Howie Mandel, by opening up. Are you going to live in when you get hitched? Do you know hitched? That's an American.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
When you get hitched, are you going to live in England, which is in Europe still? Are you going to live in England?
Yet, actually.
Oh, it's not. Oh, not yet. Not quite yet.
Yeah, they don't like
Are you going to live in England? Or are you going to live United States?
I've always split the time between the two.
Oh, very nice. Which do you prefer one?
Well, I have a good time here. Wherever I'm happy, but I like being here. It's good. It's a lot of good things going on.
God, you have a good speaking voice. Keep talking.
Thanks a lot.
You really. Even the like guys are clapping. They're like. So you're on tour right now. How's that going?
Right, that's been amazing. Really good. We just played last night in Anaheim. Tonight play Universal.
Oh, tonight Universal. Gotcha.
So yeah, it's been really good. You know,
Very
can't
good.
complain.
Well,
Sold
actually,
out
you're
everywhere.
gonna play for us here tonight.
Gonna do a couple of songs. Yeah.
Thank you, Gavin. We will be bushwhacked later. Bushwhacked. Coming up next, comedian Robert Schimmel. Thanks, Gavin, very much. Thank you.
This is great. I gotta go to the bathroom, and you guys want to do this now. Can I go in here? Oh, there's not gonna be a urinal, though. I guess I have to put the seat up, since girls use this. This is really great. VH1. Oh, man, you're the boss. I take a lot of vitamins. Too bad you can't see in here. You would see about $30 worth of urine. Hi. Wow. Wow, hope she's on the show today. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Wow. My next guest beat the big C. And by that, I mean crabs. Please welcome Robert Schimmel, everybody. Robert Schimmel. Of course, Robert, I'm joking. You actually battling cancer, actually.
Yeah, I actually celebrated 15 months in remission from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
That's a great opening joke.
You said beat the big C. I did some TV show and I came out and I said, I'm very happy to say that I licked the big C, and the audience applauded, and I said, and I beat cancer. And they cut to a commercial.
Can I get the camera on me right now? Mom, I don't get that joke at all. You deal with pain a lot, and obviously comedy obviously helps you.
Yeah. When I was getting chemotherapy, my doctor suggested that I try marijuana, and he said it would help with my appetite and my nausea. And I was with my mom and dad, and I was thinking, this is a dream come true. I mean, to have your doctor tell your parents that you have to smoke pot. I mean...
Can I have the camera again? Mom, I don't know what he's talking about.
The only thing better than that would have been the doctor telling my wife, Mrs. Schimmel, you're going to have to be in a threesome. It's the only chance your husband has. We find the chemo works better if you're with another girl and Bob at the same time.
And stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my funeral would have been about a week after that.
And you've made breakthroughs with other patients with the comedy stuff.
I have. A lot of people get depressed during chemotherapy and stuff, and I went in. You're not by yourself. You're in an infusion center, and this one guy was so angry, and he wouldn't talk to anybody. And I said, "What's the matter?" And he said, "Why this happened to me? What did I do wrong?" And I said, "Have you gone to a support group meeting?" And he said, "No." And I said, "You should try it." And I went to one, and this lady was there and said, "You know, I have to get part of my breast removed, and I don't know if my husband's going to find me attractive." And I was looking at her thinking, "You wouldn't be attractive with 3 tits." So. Well, she had 5.
Oh, did she have 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't know this about you until I read it on the cue card. No, I didn't know this. But you were a writer for In Living Color.
Yes, I was.
And you, that's when we did a joke about Jennifer Lopez tonight. And did you know Jennifer Lopez at all?
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez was a fly girl on the show, and we used to eat with her all the time. I mean, all the crew and the writers ate together. And then I saw her at a restaurant on my birthday, actually, in town here, and I went over to her and I said, "Hey, how you doing, Jennifer?" And she said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm not kidding." I said, "I'm Robert Schimmel. Remember, I was a writer on In Living Color. We used to eat together every day." And she said, "I don't remember anybody from In Living Color." And I said, "Well, maybe you should go to a doctor and get an examination." And
really, she said
I remembered her, and her ass was a lot smaller on In Living Color than it is now.
Also, I read that you just bought your daughter, what is it, she 11?
Yeah, oh God.
Pink album? Pink, everybody knows Pink, right? Pink?
Yeah. I want to be a cool dad, so I buy my daughter this Pink CD. I saw the video on VH1. I didn't listen to the words, you know. I'm on the road, I'm a comic, you know, I'll masturbate to the video, but you know. So...
Mom?
I buy her the CD, so my daughter goes, "Wow, look what Dad got me, Pink." So then we put it on. Well, I didn't know that like 6 lines into the song, she sings, "Well, you can kiss my ass." And my wife goes, "Oh, that's a real nice present for an 11-year-old. Kiss my ass. Why don't you just take her to a whorehouse?" And I said, "Well, they're not going to let her into a whorehouse. She's 11 years old."
You're like... You're actually... Well, they were not going to go into a whorehouse. She's 11, maybe 12.
Yeah.
Maybe when she's 12.
You know, I've watched the show a bunch of times. The audience usually laughs. I'm on here. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
You should have saved that I was in remission for last. That's
Yeah,
I got the applause
yeah.
and the standing.
Sorrow.
Cancer, yeah. Jennifer Lopez, hey.
How long have you been doing stand-up now?
I've been doing stand-up almost 20 years.
Wow. Wow, you must have, like, what is the most nightmarish story as far as when you do stand-up?
Well, I remember the first paying job I got as a stand-up comedian. Somebody hired me to go up to Anchorage, Alaska and work at this club. I get up there and I find out it's a strip club. And
Anchorage is a hotbed for comedy.
yeah, it's a lot of guys that were working the pipeline, and they thought, since comedy was in its heyday, that they could throw a comedian on there and, you know, make a comedy night at this strip club. So I have to go on in between these strippers, and it's like 500 guys, no girl, it's in the audience. And I'm not kidding, I'm not making this up. The girl that was on before me set her nipples on fire. They turned the lights off in the room, and they were swinging in opposite directions. And at the end of the song, she blew them out. She went, and now here's a real funny guy, Robert Schimmel.
Nice. That's... Can we try to book that girl? Robert Schimmel, everybody. Robert, thank you. Up next, Bush! Nice. Hey, I'm Zach. Thanks for doing the show, Chris. Good to see you. Hey, Gavin, how are you? Listen, before you do the show, do you mind signing my assistant's head? Do you mind? Lindsay! This is Gavin and Chris. Gavin, just sign wherever you want.
There's not much left.
It doesn't matter. Lindsay, act like you're enjoying this. Lindsay, don't laugh too much. Don't flirt with the guests. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. No, please go alphabetize my fan mail. Go, monkey, go! Go, monkey, go! All right, stop. Ladies and gentlemen, performing acoustically, Gavin Rossdale and Chris Strainer of the band Bush. With their song Inflatable from the current album Golden State.
Let it slide overhead. When I believe in you, my soul can rest. But as love, it's really love, can never fail, but fail it does. When we shine like the sun, you see me only one, my only friend. So pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful. So pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful. When you're faithful. I resigned from myself, took a break, someone else. It's like we come undone, but I've only just become inflatable for you. So pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful. So pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful. So pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful. When you're faithful. most of the time, but you push me so far inside. You're so pretty and white, pretty when you're faithful, 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 when you're faithful, when you're faithful.
Bush, everybody! Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I'd like to thank Robert Schimmel for making us laugh through the tears, and Gavin and Chris for making us dance into our dreams. I don't know what the hell that meant, but watch tomorrow night when I visit the stars of That 70s Show on their set, and Pete Yorn will be playing on ours. All right, yeah, let's do it. I have to share something real with you people. Recently, somebody asked me if I mean the things I say when I tuck you in at night. That somebody was a 13-year-old boy at my doorstep who was selling candy bars to fight gang violence. He wanted to know if I'm always honest when I'm on television. I looked him in the eyes and asked him if he was being honest about selling candy bars to fight gang violence. And he said, no. And that's when I said, well, I guess we're both liars. And then I bought 27 Snickers bars for $5 each. That's honesty. Good night, America.
Must be your skin, I'm singing